So today we live in the age of personal branding. You know, before everybody was all about branding businesses, and now we have personalities that are building YouTube channels and getting huge followings on social media. And so the question comes, and it's come to me a couple times, is, you know, should I focus on building a personal brand or should I focus on building my business brand? And if you have a business, the answer I would say is absolutely do both, because you can't have a business and not put out content and build the brand and think you're gonna succeed. Every business has to build their brand. But when it comes to building a personal brand, it gives you a little bit more flexibility personally, because the business is all about the one thing that they're doing or the one philosophy that they're about. Whereas you as a person, you're multifaceted and you can share different aspects of your life, and it opens up more doors for you to do different types of things outside of your business. So your personal brand really transcends your business and it'll open up all kinds of different doors. So for me, for example, I put out content obviously for Butler, which we talk about branding, design, and marketing and entrepreneurship. But I also have other types of content that deal with different aspects of my life, like my family and my ministry and my philosophy. And because I've built a following around Sean, people follow me on these different social media platforms, and it's opened up different doors for me to go to places like Cuba and to India and to speak at different venues, because I've built a personal brand. So the question isn't, you know, should I build a personal brand or a business brand? I absolutely think you should build both. The question is, if I'm building a business brand or if I'm building a personal brand, what types of content should I produce, right? So if I'm putting out content just for my business, should that business have one particular face or personality, and how does it get mixed up or convoluted, or how do you avoid from it getting convoluted? And this is something that I'm still kind of weighing out, because I've seen people do it both ways. There's super successful companies to where the company, the personal brand is the company. So for example, Dave Ramsey or John Maxwell or Gary Vaynerchuk, these are names to where in themselves they are the company, they are the brand. But then there's companies to where you don't really know who the one guy is, but they use different personalities to be able to speak to the brand. So things like Coca-Cola or Nike, right? There's not a particular person that is doing all of the content for those companies. And so I've seen it done super successfully both ways, and I think the key is to figure out what works for you. So if you have a company, figure out the types of content that your users want to see and go all in on that. If you are trying to build your personal brand, try to figure out what your voice is, the types of content that the people that you're appealing to are wanting to interact with and engage with. And all of that stuff is going to tweak and change as you go, and you're going to really let the audience tell you what works for you. So should you build a personal brand or a business brand? The answer is absolutely yes, do both. When it comes to the types of content, should there be a single face, or should there be multiple faces, or should we just keep it kind of general to where someone, the head guy takes a back seat and lets other types of content feed the brand? I think that's something that has to be determined on a case-by-case basis.